All right, you guys, happy Wednesday, May 20th. I'm so excited for everybody that's going to be coming in today. I'm really excited for you guys to meet such an incredible special guest that we've got on today. And he is one of my favorite men of all time. I've known him since pretty much about Thanksgiving, I think it is, John. And so you guys are getting to hear this amazing story from John Wilcox. He's all the way out from Battle Mountain, Nevada, and just one of our favorite clients ever. And he's just got an incredible, amazing story. So we're going to kick off today's community BeFed time with a little inspiration, a little bit of health and hope there. So John, are you here?
Yes, I am.
There you are, my friend. I'm so excited. Oh, so this is incredible. So I want you to just be real, authentic, share your story with everybody. We connected quite a while ago, about a year ago, about this. And I know that you were really wanting to make some changes to your life. So tell us a little bit about why you kind of started.
Well, when I hit 39, it was so big that they put me on blood pressure meds at 39 because of my job, because of my weight, because of my lifestyle, and I needed to get off of them. At 39, you should not be on blood pressure meds. So it took me a couple years to decide. I was trying other diets, trying other fads, trying other BS, and it didn't work. So I needed to get healthy, and that's what this program has done for me.
So tell us a little bit more, because you and I had a conversation. I remember saying, you're like, I wasn't sure if this was going to work. Why were you so skeptical when we first started?
I've tried every diet there is. I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried keto. I tried the precursor Atkins. None of them worked. They all worked for temporary, but they didn't help to change your mindset. It was all about negative reinforcement. This is a positive reinforcement. This is gains rather than losses. It's a good change.
I love it. I love it. So tell us.
It helped me out, like I said, mentally more than.
Oh, I think your bandwidth got a little bit low there for a hot minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're good. I think you're good now.
Is it better
Go
now?
ahead. Yep, okay. You're good.
Like I said, it's about a mental change as well as it is a physical change. And that's what I appreciate, because it has helped me more mentally than physically.
I love it. I love it. So tell us what has happened in the few short months that you've been on program. Tell us all about your successes.
Well, I started off at a whopping 349. I mean, that was pretty high, but I was higher than that. And I lost 60 pounds since Thanksgiving. I'm down to 289 right now. I'm hoping to lose another 60 by the end of the year, which I'm sure I will if I continue on this program the way I've been doing it. So, and it's actually a pretty easy program to stay with, because like I said, it's about positive reinforcement, which is nice.
This is so incredible. I love it. 60 pounds.
And I haven't taken a blood pressure pill since February. And the only reason I took them in February was my father passed away. So I was dealing with the stress of that. So I haven't taken them since February.
How has this program helped you with some of the stress that you've been dealing with the passing of your dad?
I wouldn't have made it without the program, I think, honestly. It's taught me about, like I said, positive reinforcement, positive thinking, stop thinking negatively, stop concentrating on the negative, always focus on the positive. If you can find one positive in a field of negative, focus on that one positive. And it's worked. It really has helped me.
What's been your favorite part about this?
Honestly, the community. I mean, like I said, I've tried Weight Watchers where they had a community, but it wasn't as helpful and as incisive, and just as cool as this community. They've always been there when I've needed them. I've posted my progress. I've posted my accomplishments, and they've always been there to love on me and appreciate it. And it's awesome. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys.
Oh, I absolutely love your story. I was so in love checking bases with you every single week and just hearing your victories. I love the stories of you with your belt, and you're having to knock new belt holes in your belt as you go along, and things like that. And just hearing the successes every single week of you making really good decisions and feeling good about that, So I'm
I've
really
actually given up on belts, and now I'm wearing suspenders because I'm going through belts so fast.
Awesome. See, it's something new that I learned every week about you, my friend.
I've bought 4 new belts since I've started. When my father passed away, I took some of his because he was a lot smaller than me. I've gone through them. So like I said, I've gone to suspenders now. I've gone from a size 50 pant to a size 40 that are still loose.
Wow.
Just since November. I haven't been a size 40 since junior high.
Since junior high. What do you
I've always been a big guy. I was the, what's that?
No, go ahead. You've always been what?
I've always been a large guy. I was 300 pounds up to my senior year when I was working 12 hours a day and going to school, so I had time to eat. So that's when I was the lightest I ever was. I was about 250. So I'm on pace to beat my lightest ever of 250. And I could be there in the next couple months. So I'm excited to see that. I haven't been this thin since the 90s, the 1900s. So I'm pretty excited.
Well, we're excited for you, my friend. Well, we know it's going to happen. 60 pounds in a matter of just a few short months. Sky's the limit. And I think that that's, what we're starting to see here is that whatever you dream is possible can happen with this program. So I love it. There's probably a lot of people kind of tuning in. Some people that are on the program right now, some people that maybe haven't started. What would be one piece of advice that you would give them, just kind of, as they're sitting here watching?
Just rely on the community. I'm telling you, people, like I said, I've been struggling my entire life with weight and just struggles. And every time I log on to the program, to the website, to the Facebook page, I just feel so much better because I can not only get appreciation and love from you guys, but can give it, which is amazing because we're just a community and it's a nice community to be a part of. So if you guys stick with it, it's positive thinking, positive reinforcement, positive everything. These people will help you out. And if I can help you out, I will too.
Well, we love you, my friend.
We're here for each other.
Yeah. And that's what I really saw too. I was the same way. I didn't really think I needed people. And then when I came into this community, it filled my heart because we're more similar than we are different. And
Exactly.
yeah, well, sky is the limit for you, my friend. I'm so excited. We are on our path together, and it's just so incredible for you to be sharing your inspiration. You've definitely encouraged me to kick it up a notch in my own health journey. So I thank you for that because we're always still clients. And, keep sharing your successes. We're all here for you. And thank you so much for coming on. It really means a lot.
To the community. I mean, like I said, I was the same way. There's no way. You remember, I was skeptical. I said I'd try it for a month and I doubted it would work because I tried keto and they said the same thing and it worked, but it didn't work for long term. This is a long-term solution to a short-term problem. And I appreciate all the help and work you guys have done with me so far. And I just want to be there for other people too, if I can.
Oh, and you will be, my friend. You will be. And that's the beautiful thing. Your story is impacting so many people I know that are watching this right now and that will watch it in the future. So we love you. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. And we'll be seeing more of John Wilcox. Just know this, you guys. We're going to be seeing so much more of him. I absolutely love his heart and soul. And he's just on fire right now. And so I wanted to come to you guys. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Anica Relaford. I've been coaching for about 3 years with this program. And honestly, I am loving the journey. And that's what I really love about this program is that it's all about the creative process. It's all about learning how to dream decide and have discipline and create anything that you want in any aspect of your life. And so today I want to come and show you how your life can look dynamically different, because this program is not just a weight loss program, right? We are a consciousness program that dabbles in weight loss. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go through some amazing fun stuff with you guys today. Hope you guys have got your lean and green meal. I hope you guys have got a pen and paper to take notes, because this is just going to go have some fun for the next 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we'll get started with this amazingness today. So today, I have the honor of hosting today's BeFed community, and we're going to learn more about creating a life that matters most to you. They're learning to have some structural tension, and this is all about dreaming, deciding, and having some discipline in life. So one of our first habits of transformational leadership as coaches is we lead from the future and we act in the now. When we go and look to the future and see what we want our life to be, that is the creative process. We're dreaming. But when we come back to the now and the present state and say, how do we create that for our future? This is known as structural tension. And so I really want to show you how you can make changes in any aspect of your life through doing the 3 Ds. So we want to show you how to win your life, you guys. When I first started Optavia, I didn't know what was possible. I thought I was being held or given a deck of cards, and the hand that I was dealt was just what I was dealt. I had no idea that I could create anything in my life because I just didn't have the right vehicle before. I didn't have the right vehicle in healthcare for 15 years. I definitely didn't have the right community and like-minded people to go show me how to go do those things, mentorship. And I definitely did not have the tools to help me start to think differently, right? So, I'm going to show you a little bit here how to really dream, how to really decide what you really want out of that dream and create discipline to win your life. So the first process in this is really looking to the future, and it's dreaming. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, but you got to really believe that it's possible. In this day and age, we've created a society of people who don't know how to dream anymore. With social media, the news and things like that, we are so used to being told of what's possible and having restriction in life. And that is not the world that we need to live in. Anything is possible. So when you start to dream, I want you to take a look at these pictures. What would the best life look like for you? Would you go back to school? Would you start having more money and creating more leverage in your finances and financial freedom? What about that house you've always thought about? What about retirement? How about more time freedom with your family, like so many of us are getting to experience and love right now, that we get to have more quality time? Maybe it's being able to give back to your community and be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Maybe it's exploring the world. Whatever those things are, sit and dream in them. Think about what's possible and what you want to create in your life, not what somebody else is telling you what you should do. It's all about making a decision now. If we don't decide that this is what we want our future to look like and make some decisions to get us there, a dream is just a dream. And they will never happen. It doesn't matter how much you sit and try to focus on it. If you don't make the decision and look at those steps that you need to take in order to make those things happen, they will never come true. So you'll have to make a decision and clearly set the priorities and dreams and be laser focused on what do I need to do to make those dreams happen. So this is the decision-making process. So this is what we call SMART goals. A goal or a dream right? Things that we want to see happen. When we need to look at and say, how do I get there? These things should be smart. They should be specific. They should be measurable, right? You should be able to figure out how long they'll take. This should be achievable, right? We don't want to have too big, hairy, audacious goals that we can't achieve in the near future, right? Like, I'm not going to go be an astronaut and go out and be in space. It's just not an achievable goal for me, right? So realistic is another thing that we want to look at. Is that realistic for all of these things that you want to do in the time that in which you want to do it? And timely. Put a time stamp on these goals. If you don't have a time stamp, there's no structure or tension, as we like to call it when you look at a rubber band. This is what we call structural tension. Nothing really pushes you in momentum to go there. So always put a time stamp on there. That creates tension. So you guys, who's in charge of making dreams come true? Is it you? Is it somebody else? I want to tell you that it's you. The world around you does not get to dictate your life and what you choose to do and your outcome. The events in life do not get to dictate that. Only you get to dictate that. So think about these things. What needs to happen in order for these things to manifest in your life? What steps will you need to take? When would you like to see this happen by? Is it 3 months? Is it a 1-year plan? Is it a 5-year plan? Is it a 10-year plan? But really, if we don't attach to the why this is so important to me, and what does this give me, it will never be important enough for you to make the decision and commit. I'm going to give you one key thing that I learned long ago, about 3 years. You can never have enough of something that you don't need in the first place. So money and all of these things, you'll never have enough, right? But what fills your joy? What values and things like that are you fulfilling? And so what brings you joy will actually give you fulfillment in life. So the third D is discipline. A lot of our clients come to us and say, I know what to do, I just can't do it, and I don't know why. Because motivation is fleeting. Motivation lasts for a hot minute. We need to create discipline in our life. And as human beings, we crave discipline. We crave structure. And when we don't have it, everything goes out the window, right? We start eating crazy, our sleep gets crazy, our stress gets crazy. Discipline is the key, and staying in action, right? So honor the commitment to yourself and your dreams and your goals, no different than honoring the commitment that you go to work every single day, right? It is as important, if not more important, that we make a decision to be disciplined in our goals. Be laser focused on this, guys. Wake up every single morning, put your feet down on the ground and say, I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm grateful. I'm here today to go create my dreams. And structure those decisions in the previous slide that you know that need to make these dreams happen in your daily life. Whatever those things are, whether you need to start saving money and creating accounts, whether you need to, whatever these things are, to be honest with you, figure these things out. What does it need to take in order to make these things happen? And do them every single day, or if they're weekly or they're monthly, until you get there, right? So you're going to have to make the time for these things to happen. We're never going to find the time. I don't know how many times I used to think, oh, I'm too busy for that, right? Oh, I'm too busy to do this. I don't have the time to do that. Your dreams, that commitment to yourself should be number one. We're going to want to make the time. There's 2 pains in life that we'll suffer. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And I don't know about you, but when I'm 60 and 70 years old, I would rather have the pain on the front end of the discipline and actually achieve my goals and dreams than regretting the decision that I was not in action to create my dreams. So structure it, make the time. Number 3, you guys, we all have the time. Remove the activities that hinder progress, right? If this is going to be, it is up to me. And so things that don't serve me towards my goals, I got rid of. We got TV. We got rid of TV almost 2 years ago. We don't watch Netflix. We don't do some of this stuff that's not getting us closer to the things that really matter most to us and fill in our joy. This is why life for us looks so dynamically different. And so many of our clients are living an amazingly abundant, incredibly healthy lives right now, is because they got rid of the things that don't get them closer to doing the things that they really, really love and enjoy, right? They're sacrificing a little good, right? TV is good, for the great. Commit and don't quit. Such the biggest thing. How many of us kind of toe dip and we go, oh, that water is so cold. Commit to it, you guys. The biggest thing that we see, 80% of people do not commit to it and they will quit. And then guess what happens? The snowball effect. And then we'll right back down. Create these baby habits over time so that you have that discipline. Doing too much too quick, yeah, we want to quit. It's too much. It's too crazy. Just to commit to little small things over time leads up to amazing, amazing creations. So equip yourself. You guys, if we don't have the right tools, we'll never be able to change things with the same stinking thinking, as my mentor would say, right? We're like, oh, when this happens, I will do this. Well, how are you going to make that happen with the tools that you still have in your toolbox and using the same thought pattern that you've been doing for the same 15 years? This is what my coach told me, right? He's like, how are you going to make that happen with the same tools, the same people, the same thoughts, the same actions? And I said, I'm not. He's like, then you're going to need to equip yourself. So grab a support system. Find the people who have done what you want to do, have already done it and achieved it, and go ask for them their help. Good people will always show you the way and say, this is how I did it. And they will sit down with you and spend time with you. Our community that we have is all about giving it back and paying it forward and showing one another, hey, this is how I did it. I just made no excuses, or this is what I did. I took all of the food out of my pantry, or this is what I did. Go seek those people. Success leaves clues. Now go find systems and resources, books, planners, guides, things to help you change this and get yourself into a little bit better structure. So we have what we call a structural tension chart that you see in the middle bottom of the screen right here. This is in Living Your Best Life in the Files section. This shows you how to go do exactly what we were just talking about. So it talks about, where do you want to go, your goals and your visions. Where's your current reality, and what steps do you need to take? Timestamp them and check them off so that you create leverage to get to your goal and vision, right? But you guys have such an amazing, amazing system to go make this happen. And this is the Habits of Health system. So if you guys need a plan and you're like, Anica, I just don't even know where to go. I don't know how to dream. I don't know what to do. You guys have the tools and the resources. You have a coach to help you, but you also have the Habits of Health book. Go look in pages 80 through 86 and go look about structure and how to structure your life first, right? And then go look and say, well, Anica, I don't know what fulfillment is. I lost my joy years ago. What does that even look like? Pages 464 through 474 can really show you how to go find your joy, to show you how to go find your fulfillment and create a life that matters most to you and the families and the ones that you love. What I love is element 22 in the life book. When I started getting into this element, I really started to be in the creative process and learn all about how to create optimal well-being. And I really love, like, I've got all of my notes in here, and it talks about the fulfillment and the depression kind of triad that we see in here, and how to create happiness and dream and get to a place where we're not only dreaming, but writing a new story, right? So if you need the structural tension chart, again, you guys, it is in Living Your Best Life in the files section in the tabs. But you guys, this community time, this is just a piece of our community time. Wednesdays are all about community. So if you loved and enjoyed being on today, right now with us for a quick 30 minutes, oh my goodness, get on tonight's Optavia Habits of Health call. This is going to be so amazing. So many clients have come to us in the last few years and say, oh my gosh, Anica, I feel like I'm in a plateau. And I say, oh, you will want to check out the Habits of Health call that's going on tonight. So there's tons of Memorial Day tips, but also really learning about what a plateau truly is, what it isn't, and how you can really kind of move through this. So tonight, you guys, at 5:30 Pacific time, open up your Zoom. The Zoom link's here. This link is also in Living Your Best Life. But right afterwards, guys, stay tuned. There's some amazing stories that are just like John's. The people are going to share with you what this has done for them. And some of them, how coaching has really brought them into the community even deeper and create a lot of fulfillment in their life. So I'm really honored that you guys stuck in there today. I hope you guys took a lot of notes. And I'm just honored to be on with you guys and spending some community time. I hope you guys were fed today. It's always our goal is to be there for you and love you guys. And I'm so glad that you turned into the community today. I hope you guys have an incredible Wednesday, and we'll see you tonight on Optavia's Habits of Health community call. Bye-bye.